Ah, the praying mantis, the insect world's equivalent of a kung fu master who moonlights as a serial killer. Let's get one thing straight. This little green ninja isn't praying, it's praying. But hey, branding is everything. First off, let's admire the mantis looks. Those bulging, alien-like eyes. They're not just for staring into your soul, they're for hunting. Praying mantises have binocular vision, meaning they can judge distances with creepy precision. And those heads. They can rotate a full 180 degrees. Imagine being able to turn your head all the way around to glare at someone behind you. That's not a skill, that's a superpower. But wait, there's more. These guys have 5 eyes, that's right, 5. 2 big compound eyes for seeing the world in terrifying detail and 3 tiny ones on top of their heads for detecting light. It's like having a home security system built into your face. Now, let's talk about their favorite pastime, murder. The praying mantis is the apex predator of the bug world. They don't just grab their food, they snatch it out of midair with those lightning-fast front legs. Technically called raptorial legs, these bad boys are armed with spines. Tiny, vicious spikes, perfect for stabbing and holding on to prey. It's like a horror movie on 6 legs. Their menu is pretty wild. Flies, crickets, grasshoppers. Anything that moves is fair game. And they're not picky. Birds, small reptiles, even each other. Yep, mantises are cannibals. Nature really said, why not make dinner time awkward? And speaking of awkward, let's dive into their love life. Here's a fun fact. The female mantis sometimes eats the male after or even during mating. Picture this. You're on a romantic date, things are going great, and suddenly your partner starts snacking on your head. Scientists think this boosts her protein levels, helping her lay more eggs. So really, it's not murder, it's family planning. But don't feel too bad for the males. Some have learned to dodge the whole becoming dinner scenario by sneaking up on the females or quickly jumping away after sealing the deal. It's a weird mix of romance and parkour. Praying mantises also have some incredible tricks up their sleeves. Legs. For one, they're masters of disguise. Depending on the species, they can look like leaves, flowers, or even sticks. Some species, like the orchid mantis, are so convincing they trick other bugs into landing on them, thinking they're a tasty flower. Surprise! You're not getting nectar, you're becoming lunch. Oh, and let's not forget their kung fu moves. When threatened, mantises will rear up, spread their forelegs, and flare out their wings to look bigger and scarier. It's like a bug doing its best impression of a martial arts movie villain. They even hiss sometimes. Yes, hiss. Because what's scarier than a bug that looks like it could punch you? One that makes terrifying noises while it does. Now, despite their tiny size and terrifying habits, mantises are actually good for the environment. They're natural pest controllers, keeping populations of pesky insects in check. Farmers love them, gardeners adore them, and flies fear them. So there you have it. The praying mantis, part ninja, part cannibal, part pest control hero. It's an insect that's as fascinating as it is terrifying. The next time you see one, take a moment to appreciate the sheer weirdness of it all. Just don't get too close. You never know when it might mistake you for lunch.